Hi! Welcome to the new week. For this week, I'm going to be guiding you through an gosh, that word doesn't come very intuitively to me, does it? An intuitive movement practice. So, the way that I define intuitive movement is one's intuiting and engagement with the body's internal cues, but also the processing that happens on an intuitive level when we're also engaging with the world around us. And so, what that basically means is instead of trying to control our experience or define it through some of these limited ways that we define being, we define our relationship to our bodies, we define moving in space, we define everything, we take a step outside of just constructs and language and roles and all the ways that we are being fit into molds. And instead we use our intuition to make our best judgment on how we need to interact, how we want to interact with a sensation, a feeling, a story within us, an experience we're going through, and sort of processing those experiences, non-verbally, through movement, and also in a way that is liberating, in a way that you can just follow something like a sensation and explore a way of moving that you haven't before. Because for most of us, we're just sort of going through our day, 9 to 5, sitting or standing or whatever, and whether we're doing yoga or running or sort of these basic activities, when are we actually like stopping in the middle of a grocery aisle because we feel a tickle in our stomach when just roll with me, when our favorite cereal is not in stock? It's bullshit. Raisin Bran. And it's not boring. Raisin Bran is good. And the older you get, the more you appreciate it, so don't judge me. Also, so then you're just like, and yeah, maybe you'll get arrested because you're like doing that in a public space. But you know what? You're intuiting what your body wants to do and how it wants to respond instead of being like, I have to go drive to another grocery store now. So, with that being said, I created this exercise for you, and I think you're going to like it. This is also a really great exercise for beginners that haven't tried intuitive movement, or for anyone who's like deep on that path and just wants to move. Now, with intuitive movement, you can literally be sitting, standing, laying, like it's for everybody and it's intuitive. So use your best judgment on how you want to respond to these prompts. And so, for example, I am going to give you a quick clip of something, and then I'll explain what you will be prompted to do. Now, so that clip was of trees swaying, and the importance of that is when we are disconnected from ourselves, most likely we're disconnected from, our natural world. Not to sound cliche, but we are nature. Nature is us. Nature. But it's true. And one of the best ways I personally get back into my body or feel a deeper sense of embodiment and a closer connection to the natural world, thus myself, is by following the movement of natural things like trees, like the ocean, like ripples in a pond, birds, things like that. Obviously, I can't fly. I wish I could, but you can use your imagination. So I'm going to give you an example of how I interpreted the movement of the trees in the video we just saw. let's say it's you and you're watching the video right now. And so as the video is playing, you're just finding a point of reference and you're moving with it however you feel is best for you. You're really becoming the tree. Your movement extends. You're intuiting the tree. You're not trying to control its movement or control your movements. If you look weird, you look weird. Just let your body experience what it's like to move freely without you trying to keep it in order. Okay? So, enjoy. For the next part of this video, you're going to have different scenes. So it's going to go from a tree to an ocean to a bug, and you're just going to use your best, and you're just going to intuit those scenes through your body and move with them. And enjoy, have fun, like get wild, do what feels good for you. And it might feel a little awkward at first, but you now have this video, this exercise for you when you need it, if you need a release. And let me know what you think and how it goes. And if you feel like sharing your experience or taking a video of yourself, I'd love to see it. Send it to me, tag me on social media. We're a community, we're in this together. So I'm going to stop talking now and let you do your thing. All right, take care. I'll see you next week.